If any negative chats on here, I won't be paying attention to it. Let's get the time and the date for the masculines. The date and the time is Saturday, April 25th, 2026 at 3:25 p.m. We're in that Leo energy, okay? Hold up, it's the 26th, right? George Hardy. Occupation? 25th. We're in that Wayne Gibbons and Leo, 2105. You pay 268 905 145. Okay? That's the energy we're in. So masculines, let's go ahead and get your cards out. Let's see what's going on. Ain't working. That's all I'm going to say. Ain't working. Let's get these cards out. Let's see what's going on in your energy. All right, masculines. Let's see. Child, I'm about to enjoy myself tonight. Again. That's what I'm going to do. All right, masculines. Let's see. We got Sakemit. Ooh. Goddess of destruction. Okay. So that could be a goddess energy that's probably coming near you. That's in this energy. Not to destroy you, but to destroy your enemies. Okay. All right. That's a goddess energy. So I'm going to just put goddesses on one side. Gods on another. We have Tenetnet. Goddess of beer. So you could drink a lot of beer. Okay, this person could like to drink beer. We got Kek Akunkit. Deities of the light and darkness. So that's just a deity. It's something about being balanced with your light and your dark, yin and yang energy. Goddess of lunar Kashu. Okay, goddess of the lunar moon. You're protected during this lunar moon. God. So that's a god. Hezor. God of sisterum. Okay, so it could be something about your sister. That's a god. We got Renanut, goddess of nursing. You can meet a nurse soon, or you can be with a nurse. Somebody that's a nurse or training for nursing. Both sides. So both of y'all yin and yang energy is, well balanced. Okay, we got what's this? Kahurti, goddess of the underworld. So something about mummified, coming back, resurrected. These are y'all all people, masculine that's resurrected, ancient. You got ancient bloodline. Okay, god of the underworld. Kurhiti. Okay. So we got those out, and we got some hard long names. Qui Behe Sinenough. Devourer of souls, goddesses. So it's more than one goddesses. So all these goddesses, Tanit, all these goddess of beer, goddess of destruction, goddess of nursing, a healer. Okay, you got goddess of nursing, you got beer, and all that. Kek Akut. Deities of light and darkness. So y'all are deities of light and darkness. Both of y'all. Okay? Let's get these tarot cards out. I'm just be cracking up at people now. Give me some for Sakemit. Give me some for Sakemit. Give me some for Sakemit. Okay. Emperor. That would be Ra. Sakemit was ran by Ra to heal burdens. So something about burdens. She was sent towards, Ra sent her towards enemies, like to devour them. Like if he had enemies, remember I told y'all about that story? Any enemies got devoured. Okay. Something about emperor and burdens. Okay. So if you're having burdens right now, okay, you could be an Aries or something like that. You got a reincarnation of Sakemit coming towards you, okay? That's being reincarnated. Like I said before, go against your enemies. Help you with your enemies. Give me something for goddess to a beer. There go the beer. This is somebody like to celebrate. Okay, like I said, they probably like to drink beer. Okay, this is a reincarnation of Tenetnet. Tenetnet. I think that's what it's called. Tenetnet. Yeah, goddess of beer. It's a reincarnation. Okay. Reunite. Let's say renew it. Renew it. God is a nursing. This could be somebody that does nursing. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's go. God is a nursing. Yeah, victory. They could be just graduating and then about to get a new opportunity. Okay, for their fruits of the labor come in. This one's going to be fast. They might be moving fast towards you. Give me some for this deities of light and darkness. Y'all both are deities of lightness and darkness. Give me some for this. Light and dark. Hybrids. That's what I'm saying. So y'all about to connect soon to this other deity, this other goddess, okay? That's light and dark. That's well balanced hybrids. That's why I said people don't know who they be coming for. Or people just don't get enough. But anyway, Kashu, goddess of lunar, okay? This could be you. This could be your energy. This could be who you are. So if you Kashu, goddess of lunar, you know, lunar deals with the sun, the moon, okay? That deals with, you know, Ra, basically, almost. This is the perfect match for you, Sakimic. This is your perfect match. Somebody that will balance you out. If you got in the Two of Cups with them, they're in that Sakimic energy. They're not going to play no games about you. Or if this might be your protector or something like that. If anybody was to come towards you with burdens or try to call you, they out of here. You already know how Sakimic ran shit. It ain't ain't no ancestors, but when Ra said go, she went. Go read up on Sakimic, god of the lunar. So you can call yourself Kanashu, if you want to. Okay, yeah, there you go, passion. They coming in, that's what I'm saying, god of the lunar, passion. It's about that Mars energy, okay? Something about that Mars energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy, Aries energy. You could be an Aries, Knight of Wands, passionate, okay? Burdens. You could be going through a lot of burdens. This person is going to ease on burdens for you, trust me. With their energy, because this Knight of Wands is about energy. Whatever energy they carry, and you got enemies coming towards you or something like that, that burden is going to be lifted. God of Saturn has your, okay? Has your, somebody walking away. So this is your goddess. To knit. Goddess of beer. You might like to drink a lot of beer, yeah. You got beer right there. You could be just quitting or something, walking away, quitting beer or something like that. You had insight on something, or somebody could be watching you, or you could have investigated something. You could be just walking away from drinking beer, like recovery or something like that. Okay? Kahurti, goddess of the underworld. So that's almost you with Anubis. Basically, god of the underworld. So you probably, in some part in that you play, you know, Kahurti. Some part you play in the underworld, okay? You play a part in the underworld. I heard something. Whatever they're doing is not working. Somebody is watching to see if something working. Bitch, it's not working. Poisoning, all that shit, bitch, it ain't working. You're not getting out of this. You keep telling motherfuckers this shit over and over again. I don't know. It's something about poisoning. I heard something about poisoning, like your DNA. Somebody don't understand how your DNA works or something. Somebody could have been poisoning you for a long time. See the cuts? You probably got sick one time. You probably got insight about some drinks. Somebody was putting something in your drinks. This person likes to drink beer. This person is not going to do that shit to you. Like, you're going to be safe, happy with this person. If you did decide to drink again, you could have insight. Or you got intuition. That's probably why you walked away from it for a while. Like partying or something like that. Somebody has been putting stuff in your drinks, your food. Okay? Goddess, you could be a Virgo. or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This person is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that's coming towards you. This is probably that you probably got Virgo in your chart and your moon, something like that. But you're a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody's been poisoning your drinks. That's what I'm picking up. Because it's like both of these are night. So something hidden about them cups. Somebody's been poisoning you. Child. That's probably why you got insight to walk away from drinking or clubbing. All of a sudden. Give me something for Goddess of the Underworld. God of the Underworld. Yeah. Something about celebration. A house, a home, a property. Something like that. Okay. Stability, security. All right. Queen of Swords. With a Queen of Swords. So, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Eight of Swords. There we go. The Queen of Swords, waiting for the fruits of their labor to come in. Having a victory by graduating in nursing. Okay, something like that. Fulfillment. So this is what this shit is about. Both sides. This card, I ain't never, like I said, it came out before. So it's something about light and dark. The deities of light and darkness. So, I mean, if people want to say sometimes everybody got light and dark, but you got some people that really, like, I'm going to put it this way, really with the shits. Like, the only time they with the shits, the deities, work for them is when somebody's doing something dark to them. Like, the deities already know about it. That's what I'm just trying to say. If you're a reincarnated of somebody and people don't know and they come for you, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring you burdens and shit like that, chaos with those 10 of wands, they automatically get it. So, like, it's not like, okay, let's put it this way. Say the energy when you really was walking as a deity. I keep telling them ancient Kemet people, if you want to say people, was not regular people. They was deities walking amongst us. They like Elohims, like giants and shit like that. These people was like Thoth and shit like that. You got to ask yourself where they get these pictures from of Thoth, Kemet, Basat. Where they get it from? They got it off the walls of Egypt. So that's how they determine what they look like. You had some that was painted green for some reason. So that tells you right there, green, real dark brown or black. This is how these deities look. These was deities. So if I'm saying Sekhmet and stuff like that, and they know they paint her as a lion, okay, as a warrior, okay, like that. I just told you a story about her, like I told y'all before. When Ra sent her after one enemy, it was only supposed to be one, she took the whole fucking land out. She didn't give a fuck. Especially if you coming after people for no damn reason. You just causing burdens for no goddamn reason. That's how Sakima get down. That's fire energy. 10 of Wands, she gonna cause some burdens. Okay? Goddess of destruction. Okay? I'm just saying. This is weird. But whoever you Hesar, Goddess of Citrum, it's like a reincarnation of these deities, yin and yangs. You got your other partner coming in to help you. Okay? Whatever. If somebody been poisoning you, I don't understand what people don't understand. Like, people is really walking out here as a reincarnated being. And if you're doing shit, those deities gonna come in and help them out. They know what you're doing behind the scenes. And then they get mad and start calling you a demon, or, you're a demon, but they'll call you anything under the book, call you everything under the sun when they get karma. But they know what they're doing hidden behind the scenes. They're narcissists. I did this. I don't want to take no accountability for it. Let me come on in and destroy your life. I don't even know you. Let me come in and destroy your life with passion. Don't even fucking know you. But when you do that, this is what I'm saying. They got the Emperor. They got Ra. That's what I'm saying. That's fire. Sun is fire. So every time you fuck with Sakima, you're going to get the fire. That's just plain and simple. You're going to get the fire. Fire can deal with intuition too. Like, goddess of beer and all that other stuff. And, goddess of sisterum. This could be a sister that's poisoning you. It's always the people close to you doing dumb, nasty, foul shit to you and think they never gonna get found out. Like them deities don't fuck with you like that to tell you what's going on. And see, the thing is, you surviving this shit because I don't give a fuck what they doing. You're a deity. You're not like these people. You walk amongst people, but you're not. You're really actually a deity. Really meaning you're a spiritual being. So every time they do something and they think they're getting away with it, they're really not masculines. Child, they be fucking their own self up and then will come and blame you. They be fucking their own self up and they'll say, that's a demon. Only a demon could survive all this. Why can't an earth angel or a deity that's not from here, an alien, survive all this? Why they can't just be their DNA? Or why can't it be people that's helping them out, letting them know what the fuck you up to? Why it's always gotta be a demon? Because you can't get rid of them. You can't get rid of them because they got a mission to do. That couldn't be part of it, huh? That couldn't be part of this, right? They have a mission to do. They're going to complete their mission, and it's only going to be when God or their ancestors say they out of here. Not when you decide they need to go. It's when the ancestors said, look, they finished their mission. They can go back to being mummified. Y'all don't believe it's actually deities walking this earth. It's aliens walking this earth. And there's aliens protecting these deities right here that you're coming up against. When would you get that? When would they ever learn? I have no clue, gods. I have no clue. I have no clue. They ain't gonna get it yet. You're not a demon. You are a deity. You deal with the light and the dark. So if they're doing something dark to you, your dark ancestors are gonna tag that ass. If they were the light, you cool. If you are that dark shit, their ancestors ain't gonna have it. That's just plain and simple. The only reason why you're a demon, like I said, they're gonna call you a demon masculine, is because they can't get rid of you. They done tried everything. They done tried poisons. They done tried all types of poison. They done tried everything. That must be a demon. They would never say, oh, that gotta be a god or that gotta be a goddess. They gotta be a real true deity walking amongst us. They would never say that. These some weird ass people right here, y'all. Why are you doing that to that person anyway? Why are you doing dark shit to that person anyway? That person ain't bothering you. They're allowed to walk amongst here because they was created just like your dumb ass. They're allowed to walk amongst people. Who the fuck are you? That should be weird as fuck, man. Somehow foundation, god of the underworld. So one of y'all is the god of the underworld. That's another reason why they can't take you out. You deal with the underworld. Somebody's not fucking getting it. If you deal with this bloodline, my yacht deal with the underworld. So it's light and dark deities that walks amongst them. You get it fucked up with a dark deity, what do you expect? If they're part of that bloodline, they can't help that. They can't help they're part of some ancient bloodline that you should not be fucking with. You shouldn't fuck with them. If you don't know them, you should not come for them. That's just the main point right there. If you don't know somebody, don't come for them. But you narcissists won't understand that. If you don't know who they are, you shouldn't come for them. That's why I always been on that shit. Like, I always say to people, I don't know their ancestors, so I'm not going to go out here bullying people. I don't know who they with. I had to explain that to a couple of guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean by that? Like, I can't just come for you. I don't know who your ancestors is, because your ancestors going to talk to my ancestors. You know, like, you see what they done? You see what they doing? You know? Now, what we got to come to some conclusion about them. What we going to do? About your niece, your great niece. What we going to do? You know, motherfuckers don't understand deities. They just hear it and be like, ain't no such thing as that. But you got aliens walking amongst your ass right now. Or every time you fuck with them, you can call them a demon all you want, but you shouldn't be fuck with them in the first place. I don't give a fuck about nobody calling nobody no demon. You're the demon if you're bothering somebody for no reason. I'm going to put that out there. Number one, you're the demon if you're just coming for somebody for something that you did to them. and you've been trying to take them out for a long time just to get away with something you did. Take accountability for your shit and shut the fuck up. That's my main fucking thing. You shouldn't come for them. If you're receiving karma and it was never bothering you, and you know that, they never bother you, they don't know you, and you just coming for them, be prepared to fuck with these deities. They ain't gotta do shit. And they know that. I've been saying that since a child. I ain't have to do shit. I didn't see people go to jail for life, all types of shit fucking around with me. So motive B. Let them call you what they want to call you, masculine. I don't know why I'm picking that up. Second chance. You always keep coming back as this deity. Karma. And anybody that fuck with you gets karma. That's just plain and simple. You shouldn't come for people. Mask. And wearing a mask. Y'all should stop doing the shit. Just plain and simple. Stop doing the shit. You wouldn't get bad karma. Stop running your mouth about them. You don't know them. And stop talking shit about it. Every time you do it, you get bad karma. And then you want to turn around and call them a demon. They're not doing nothing wrong. They're not doing witchcraft. They're not doing none of that shit. You witchcrafting with your mouth. And so when they deal with light and dark deities, you didn't know who you came for. They deal with light and dark deities. So when you do that dark shit, witchcraft, whatever, they got motherfuckers to handle your ass. And if you come calm, cool, collect with that sun energy, that light energy, you cool. What part y'all don't understand is a balance this shit. It's levels to the shit. This is weird. These motherfuckers be coming for you and then call you a demon when they get karma. That shit weird. Realizations why they getting karma. You see what I'm saying? They're going to come to an awakening why they getting karma. Understand why they getting karma. They don't believe in, these are people that don't believe in real life reincarnation of these ancient Kemet deities. They don't believe in that shit. But they walking amongst them every fucking day. And then they try to figure out why I can't take that person out. I keep trying. Because they're a fucking deity. They're not human like you, ho. Why don't you just shut up and leave them alone? We don't give a fuck if you believe or not. They're a deity. They're not human like you. Child, I heard that's on When Will They Ever Learn. You know that shit on A Family That Prays? These motherfuckers would never fucking learn. These people's memories. They getting flashbacks, memories, loyalty. How loyal you was. Trusting, reliable. Believing, and they're bitter about it. This is crazy. I believe that shit. I started believing that shit when I was like, yo. Because I seen some shit. I seen angels. I seen demons. With my own two fucking eyes. So I know they walk amongst us. And ain't nobody gonna fucking tell me different. So you keep fucking around that, but you're gonna end up in life and jail fucking around with me. I know that. Because that's a fire energy. So Kemet is a fire energy. Warrior energy. You keep fucking around with me, and you keep coming for me, and you keep running your fucking mouth, you're gonna see what happens. You already seen what can happen. Your whole life is to be destroyed, destruction. Fucking around out here. Talking about shit you don't fucking know. These energies can be over you. That's what I'm saying, guys. Karma. See, it's still coming out. Somebody getting bad karma. Somebody that you show trust, loyal to, they're going to realize this, why they getting karma. Their whole life just going to be fucked up coming for you. Beauty. Okay? Time. It's only a matter of fucking time. Child, waiting cycles, moments. This karma is waiting cycles, moments. Every cycle. See, this is what I'm saying. Healing. You're healing from what they did to you. It's only a matter of time. If they did shit to you, you know, you keep healing from this shit. It's only a matter of time. Time. It only take a little bit of time because you're a deity. You are a deity. You're not, somebody is not getting it. Just because you got flesh don't means nothing. You are a deity. Reincarnated deity. See? You've been cloaked. They don't know this. Secrets, mysteries, concealing. That's what's concealed about you. Masculine. But you got to get in alignment. Your mind, body, and soul got to get in alignment with the high frequency, the 144,000 people like they was in ancient Kemet. You got to get in that frequency, man. Then you're going to see your powers. But even then before, even when you wasn't doing it, even as a child, when people came for you, they was getting their shit rocked. And then what they'll say, that little child is a demon. Nah, bitch. Why everybody got to be a demon? Why can't it just be you coming for people that ain't sent for you, ain't call you, ain't nothing? You should not be out here fucking with people you just don't know. These be bitter ass people, masculine, that be out here hating. And they got cloudy judgment about who you are. It was meant to be that way. You was meant to be close. That's just like wearing a mask and then you got to, pull it off. And then behind it, you're a deity. They'll be surprised as hell. Because they keep trying something over and over again. Lusting. They could be trying to send somebody into it, forbidden commitment, sexual energy, and you just not with it. You walking away, 8 of Cups, like, what the fuck is this shit? They keep trying this shit, and you got awakening, like, what the fuck is going on? They try to figure out, because they are a deity, they are clothed. The skin they have on, that's not who they are. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You probably be scared if they pull their skin off of who they really are. You probably be scared as hell, probably be running. I seen that car running. You'll probably run, curse. So they've been doing curses, hexes, witchcraft, negative mind, and that's not working. They try, I'm telling you, they try everything, and it's just not working. So what they're going to turn around and do, if they're religious, you're a demon. We can't get rid of you. You sound stupid. You are the demon. You keep coming for people that's not sending for you. You are the demon. Why are you coming for innocent people that's not fucking with you? You are the demon. It's funny how narcissists switch shit and put projections on people when they can't. Every time you heal them from their shit. Every time you healing, they'll turn around and switch it on you. Nah, bitch. You gonna get this work that these deities, these light and dark deities is about to give you. Because you keep talking and you keep coming for them. Why am I picking this up, masculine? You don't want to, I'm telling you, they don't want to deal with Sakimi. If you got a Sakimi, that's a reincarnating coming to you. Kashu, God of the lunar, that deals with the moon, that deals with, that's Horus. Basically, that's what's hidden. Horus and Ra. She's under Ra. That's the sun. Burn your ass. Child distracted. These motherfuckers gonna be distracted from their karma. They ain't gonna see this shit coming is what I'm getting. Obsession. They got an obsession with you. They got to think why they got so obsessed with taking you out. They got to think because your frequency. It's your frequency why they obsessed with you. They obsessed with you, keep doing shit over and over. It's because of your frequency. Escaping. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. 8 of Cups. Resistance. You resisting this lust. Obsession. They have an obsession with you. They got to figure out why. They always been obsessed with these type of deities. When, with escaping, come out from amongst them. This is like the Book of Enoch, Thoth, all that shit mixed into one. Dead Sea Scrolls, all that. Come out from amongst them. You're not supposed to mate with these motherfuckers. You're not supposed to do shit with a no 3D motherfucker. You are a 3D motherfucker. Somebody ain't getting it. And you're an empath. I told you something about lust. You're not supposed to, you got to come out from amongst them, masculine. They're not supposed to be dibbling that. You're not supposed to be dibbling down. They bring you bad luck. You see that. Especially when you're in a high frequency. Deception, dishonesty, deception, trickery. They only doing this, spying on you. I told you some people know who you are, some people don't. Some people just fuck with you and don't know who you are. Some people do. The government, whoever, know who you are. They know you're a deity, reincarnated. I told you they test your blood. And then they doing all types of experiments. Let's poison them. Let's do this. Let's poison them over and over and over and over again and see if it works. Let's try that poison. That poison didn't work. Let's try this poison. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try this. That's something shit where they got organs. That's how they think. They got organs. How do you know they got organs? You did an x-ray? Every time you healing, they send somebody in to do something else. That's what I'm saying. Every time you healing from whatever this is, they send somebody, but you got protection. These are the goddesses probably around you. That's what I'm picking up. And then they're going to come in flesh. Because even God get tired. And then they get served out. They got to serve out their karma. These people going to be loyal to you. You're going to realize that. You might have a realize awaken who these people are when they come towards you, these goddesses. And they're just going to wreck shop. These people fear these people. Y'all, that's what I'm getting. Dark and light deities, they know who you are. They fear your ass. That's why they keep doing what they're doing. When they need to stop. They really actually fear you walking amongst them. They know who you are. Some of them do, some of them don't. Some of them just keep running their mouth and keep getting that karma. They're going to just keep getting it. They love it. These are narcissists. They love that karma. I want to see another trick. I want to see what your dark deity can do again. It's like that. Kitty shit. Like, okay, that happened. So let me see if I can do something again and see what happens next. This is some weird ass. They love playing around with your deities. You get what I'm saying? Playing around with the light and the dark deities that protect you. And your light and your dark deities. Like, I'm taking it easy on you now, but I'm about to give you a whammy in a minute. I'm about to give you a big whammy in a minute. Somebody's not getting it. I don't know. These motherfuckers, they scared of you, so they'll call you a demon. Why do y'all go to church and they can't be an angel? You got war angels. So when you do something to somebody that's loyal, empathic, whatever, which is like a angel, you don't think they'll go to war on you when they get tired of your ass? You don't think they'll take it to your ass? Like, the way these people acting, they acting like divine is just compassionate and that's it. And maybe these people worship the devil. He's just compassionate. All I got to do is ask forgiveness after I try to take you out. I just go to church and praise the Lord. And you know what I did last night? I put something in somebody's drink. So I know him. What you think? What? This ain't confessions. This is the apocalypse. This is the end. The fuck you think this is? And some people go to church just to wear it as a mask for what they're doing behind the scenes. They would never suspect me. I'm just as innocent as they come. Sinister as they come. Sinister as they come. Return. I told you did a return. Like you came back here as a deity. Foundation. Okay? It's something about graveyards, all that shit, foundation, established family security. You born into some family, you return to some family. That's probably your enemies. Bitterness. And they know it. Probably your family got memories, flashbacks, bittersweet, releasing. Child, cloudy judgment. At first it was cloudy judgment. You had cloudy judgment. Shallow, hollow, empty board. Child. Yo, this is my last final warning. This is my last final fucking warning. For all you motherfuckers out there that don't know that DT walks amongst us. And it's showing all across the world that these deities is walking amongst you. The vibrations is lifting. That's why all this shit happening. The planes, trains, automobiles. That's why your Wi-Fi, every shit is acting up. Everything is acting up because you know what you're doing and you're trying to, sweet talk a deity, or you're trying to convince a demon you're not doing something of the dark. And the deities of the dark see you doing it. You try to, persuade a dark deity, I'm not doing nothing of the dark. Yes, the fuck you are. You're doing dark shit. Yes, the fuck you are. You shallow, you hollow, you empty, you bored. You ain't got shit else better to do than bother deities that's not coming for you, ain't bothering you. And you had cloudy judgment about who they are, and you like, oops, I did that to them. Oh, let's do this. Y'all just keep coming up with this plan, this plan, this plot, this plan, this plot. These are high intellectual beings. They're not no dummies. What part you don't fucking get? That they're high intellectual beings that's around them are going to tell them, look, this person, this person, this person, we going to have to get their ass some karma. They're going to have to learn. And then you go do this, you go do this, you go do that, you go do that. What part you don't understand about this shit? What part you don't understand? Your organs is different from their organs. And when divine designed them to be reincarnated and come back and do a mission, they gonna succeed in that shit. I told you, my ancestor said 210 years old, and I don't think it's a lot. It's some people out here that live 210 years old. So you got a long motherfucker. You probably ain't gonna be here, bitch or nigga. They gonna see all this shit change. You gonna be long gone. That's why I don't worry about none of y'all doing y'all wicked ass shit. You gonna be you still gonna be walking amongst these, you know, because I told you the atmosphere, the frequencies is changing. You get what I'm saying? If you ain't noticing, I'm not trying to go there. But a lot of motherfuckers that don't want to change, that's the judgment. They get taken out of here. And not only that, you're going for the ones that is, you know, in alignment. And when you go against the grain, ain't no telling what will happen. You notice there's a lot of older people getting the fuck up out of here. That's called a reset. Because they don't want to move with the changes. You know, I want this to stay the same. And divine light, I don't want it. It's not going to say we got high vibrational beings coming up. It's not going to stay the same, whether you like it or not. So if you can't go with the flow, out of here. I don't know what type of people you think you're dealing with. When they was pharaohs and goddesses, how do you think they ran, you know, their land? With an iron fist, right? They ain't play no games. You ain't had no weak-ass goddesses. Read up on all of them. You ain't had no weak-ass goddesses and pharaohs out here. It's going back to them times. That's what I'm saying. These deities are back. And they're taking their fucking throne. And all the shit that you did before ain't gonna work. That's just point blank. So masculine, you about to take your throne. These goddesses right here, that's who you're gonna be with. And they're coming in for a specific reason. See, goddess a bear, and then you see the walking away with bears, shit like that. It's all in alignment. I don't know how humans think they could be smarter than a high intellectual being. I don't know how y'all think y'all higher than I don't give a fuck what it is that you do. I don't know how you think you higher than a high intellectual being, an alien. These people that think they smarter than aliens. So if an alien was to walk in front of them today, would they know how to talk to them? No. Would they be scared? They would be scared. They will run. They will run in other direction. This is some weird ass that I'm picking up, guys. This is some weird ass shit. So this is something about deities and light and dark deities. So you're the dark deity. Well, the goddesses are the dark deities because that's the moon. And then come out light and dark deities. And you're the sun. So they're sending you with a soulmate for whatever cause, whatever's going on in your life. People ain't gonna be able to do a motherfucking thing. That's just point. Once y'all two come together, y'all reincarnated deities, light and dark deities. These motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to do shit. That's a very powerful shit right there. Y'all been masked this whole damn time. Like I said, child, I don't know what motherfuckers thinking out here. This is some weird ass shit I'm picking up. There's some weird ass shit I'm picking up. Poisoning people, like just keep poisoning them. And you act like their deity ain't gonna tell them they're being poisoned. You act like who behind it, who doing it, why they doing it. You act like them deities ain't gonna talk to them. That's why you keep saying they're the devil. Where you getting these answers from? Who's telling you this information? We keep telling you who the fuck we are. We're not demons. We deal with the light and the dark, and you just keep doing the same fucking thing. So go ahead. We keep telling your ass the same fucking thing over and over again, who we are. And you just keep doing the same cycle, and then you keep getting karma. Or somebody around you get karma. Them should be your signs to stop what the fuck you're doing. But you won't, because you're a narcissist. You just evil as fuck. Narcissists are demons. Those are the demons. The ones that's empath, they call it empaths demons. Because of who they got backing them up, protecting them. We can't help who's protecting them. We can't help who our bloodline is. We can't help when we activate. You activate more ancestors and more deities. Call them what you want to call them. Just don't call them sick like you. Because you're the psychopath and you're the demon. Anytime you're putting poison in people's food and drinks and shit like that, you're the demon. Empaths don't go around here doing that shit to people. We mind our business. And this is all probably just to get out of something that they did or just because of your frequency. Your light irritate their frequency. A demon can't stay around you too long. They get, they start, it's like an exorcist. When they close to a god or a real goddess, deity, or real god, get a real god, deity, a real goddess, deity, a real live goddess or a real god, they get, that frequency is like this, like they can't stay still. You just notice the demon, they start moving all around and then they really try to take you out. You know what I'm saying? They really want to take you out and shit. Because they know when they first did it, now they figure out who you are. They try to figure out if this shit gonna really work. I need to, oh my God, is this gonna work? Is this poison, this one gonna work? Is this one gonna work? Try this, try that. This is a cycle. You the demon. You don't want to keep trying different poisons. You're the fucking demon. They gotta be a demon because they figure me out. Somebody must be talking to them from the dark. If you stop doing dark shit, their dark side wouldn't talk to them. Which would be, who? The goddess. That's the goddess talking to them. That's the goddess side of them. They're trying to be empathetic and use their intuition, their wisdom, but you won't even allow them to use it. You're just jealous and envious. Some shit like that. Gods. You got some envious ass motherfuckers that, and they come around you, it's like this. That's how high your frequency is. That's weird. And just imagine 144,000 frequency, 144,000 frequency together. That's 288 frequency. That's powerful. That's really a lunar protector. So you got a lunar protector coming in, which is your goddesses. That's what I'm picking up. Somebody don't like you because your intellect. You get it from your ancestors. I get it from my ancestors. Plain and simple. This some weird ass shit I'm picking up. Somebody getting mad at your intellect. Well, go study. Go to school. They Sagittarius. They Jupiter. I'm a Sagittarius. Y'all could be Sagittarius that I'm talking to. It's something about your intuition. Somebody don't like your intuition. Or you right on point with everything that you're saying that people doing to you. And they don't like that you're on point. You're using your intuition, your wisdom, that moon energy, that lunar protector. That's protecting you. They don't like that you got deities protecting you. Goddesses protecting you. If they're not in your life now, okay, you just on that 144,000 frequency, you got goddesses, lunar protectors that's coming in and protecting with that moon energy. That's that intuition. They're going to be on point. So you ain't going to have to worry about getting poisoned. Nah, don't trust that person. They look sneaky. Don't allow that person in our house. Shit like that. Or, if there's, clairvoyant, they're going to already see shit they did in the dark. That's the moon. I see what you're doing in the dark. I think you need to trail safely. Yeah. Oh, what's the other cards? Masculine. I think you need to trail lightly. The dark ain't liking you too much. Whoever doing this shit, they know they're about to be put to rest. And play around with it if you want to. Play around with these light and dark deities if you want to. Play around with these masculines and think this shit ain't gonna happen. Down. Fulfilled. That's what I'm saying. The wish is being fulfilled. The deities are coming together. Plain and simple. It's being fulfilled. They only want you. They only want to make you feel complete, happy, and content, and safe. And safe. Y'all better tread lightly. Y'all be messing around with these masculines, and they was pharaohs back in the days. Pharaohs and shit, ruling lands and shit. And you coming for them. Child, doing dirty shit like this, putting shit in their drinks. You fucking with a deity like that, you poisoning them, and you think they deities, the dark don't see you. And they're not gonna expose us with the light. Child, you mother crazy as hell. Meaning, giving you wisdom on it. Like, that's the dark, that's the moon, these goddesses, and then you giving wisdom on it, bringing it to the light, exposing the shit. Child, you can be family members doing that shit. And trying to hide that shit, try to cover that shit up, man. Y'all better stop this shit, I'm telling you. Y'all better stop. Y'all better stop this shit. I'm just giving you a fair warning. If you're poisoning people, you need to stop. If you wasn't able to take that person up by now, I don't give a fuck if you put little by little in their drinks and their food, it's not going to happen. They always going to hell. Their ancestors, these deities, are going to tell them what to do, how to heal. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They're going to tell them exactly what to do. Why they telling them to do it? They know their reason why. And then you'll say, oh, they're a demon. They're talking to demons. Demons telling them that we're doing this. No. Why is always got to be a demon? Why they just can't be part of an ancient bloodline? Why y'all religious people always screaming out demon, demon, demon. But y'all be the main wicked ones out here doing evil shit to people that ain't come for you. Stop with that bullshit. Ain't nobody listen to your illusions. It's your evil ass doing the shit. These are deities walking among you. And you're disrespecting them and their ancestors. That's what you're doing. You're disrespecting them and you're disrespecting their ancestors. You keep coming for somebody that ain't sending for you. That's just plain and simple. And then when you get death, you know, oh, you're a demon. You're a demon. But wasn't you just poisoning that person? You was trying to take that person out. How they the demon? You was trying to take them out without them knowing. Stop with the bullshit. Stop with the bull crap. I see what you're doing. Stop. Just stop. You're trying to take them out without them knowing that you're trying to take them out with poison. You're going to get your ass, they're going to have fulfillment. You're not going to get no fulfillment. So, a warning to anybody doing this to anybody, you need to stop it. You don't know who that person's ancestors is. And what you think you're going to get fulfillment in, it ain't going to happen. If you see that person keep healing from this shit, why the fuck you keep going? Because you're a narcissist. Narcissists are demons. Trash. You need to look at something in the trash. Something about change your sex with a hater. You about to be these goddesses are coming in for you. You're not going to be having no change your sex, no lust with no damn hater of yours. That's somebody sending them in. That's some weird ass shit y'all be doing out here, man. Y'all weird. Y'all poison people and then say you the demon. You're a demon because you can't take them out. That's weird. You a demon. Ask them why you're a demon. Ask them why. I can't take you out. We didn't try every poison. They ain't gonna tell you that though. We didn't try every poison. We didn't try everything. So then you ask the question, then how I'm the demon? How am I the demon? You're the demon because you got people protecting you? And you get karma? That's crazy. Well, so be it. Call it what you want to call it. I don't give a fuck no more. When you come for somebody that ain't sent for you, ain't bothering you, and you're doing demonic shit behind the scenes, and then you want to turn around and blame them, that's projections. And when they answer to see what you're doing behind the scenes, God has the reason why I'm talking about this so much, okay? It says sister room. So it could be your sister doing this shit. And that's just evil. Like, and then you got to ask the question, and then they'll turn around. This somebody probably call you evil. How you calling that person evil and you poisoning them? How you calling that person evil and you're poisoning them? You probably felt the need to walk away from drinking. Or just don't walk away from drinking around this person. They could have did this 8 times. 8 of Cups came out. They could have tried this 8 times and you always heal. You walk away and you heal. You got motherfuckers like, how the fuck they still alive, man? You could have had this somebody trying to in your life since you was young, since a child. That shit weird. What I'm picking up, child, could be a mother doing this shit to you, child. Y'all better stop this shit. I'm just telling you. You don't understand about. You need to go read up on deities. I mean. Y'all see the names out here. Go read up on them. The names I just put out here. Just go read up on them. What they was about. You know. Shit like that. And then you'll know what you're dealing with. What type of deities you're dealing with. I speak about Sakimit all the time. You'll know what you're dealing with. I don't come for you if you don't come for me. I don't call on my ancestors if you don't fuck with me first. I don't never go attack people first. Sakimit didn't go attack people first. There was people attacking their land, and Ra said, fuck it. You know what? I got the best warrior out here. You know who I'm going to send? Sakimit. And Sakimit ain't wasting no time. Took out the whole goddamn land. So y'all should know who you coming for. It's not our fault you do evil shit behind somebody's back. Like they know you're doing evil shit behind their back. They should stop you. They've been trying to stop you by telling you, leave them the fuck alone. You don't want to stop. So, okay. Well, you just get what you fucking get. How you going to blame that person for what you doing behind the scenes? Child. So, Hesor, if any of you guys, you know, validate what this been going on with you, I would just go get some blood work. Well, if you stop drinking, you ain't got to worry about it because it's out your system. You healed from it. But at that time, I don't know if you went and got blood work. But when Nick got his a beer, come back in, you ain't gonna have to worry about drinking around this person. They will not, you'll be able to trust them. You know, they're not gonna do nothing, put nothing in your food, your drinks, shit like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Powerful. Y'all some powerful fucking deities. Dark and light. That's what I'm saying. Black Panther ass. They should know who they coming for. Straight to the point. Ain't playing no games. Warrior. A warrior spirit got your back. That's what I'm saying. Straight to the point. Bow and arrow. Ain't playing no fucking games with them. So you got a dark deities out here. It could be Basset. Oh, this is Sakimit. This Basset. Sakimit is a lion. The cat is Basset. Child, this is your protector, Basset. You know you don't want to mess with. So you can see a lot of black cats or cats around your house, or they protecting you from somebody. Or if you've been poisoned, you probably start seeing a lot of cats coming around this person's house. That giving me that movie like Sleepwalkers. That's giving me that movie like Sleepwalkers. Remember them cats was protected, they ain't like cats. Or somebody could like not like cats. There's something being weighed out. Mayat. Okay? Masculine. Ra. Okay, you the sun god. Child, look. Look how you looking like. You probably be thinking a lot. Like, you probably be listening a lot. You know, hearing, like, at night. Like, that's your ancestor spirit guides talking to you. Okay? They sending a protector. You like, I got this shit down pat. I know they got me. Look. Ain't playing no motherfucker game. Who's this again? I think that's Anubis. Waiting. See him sitting on the motherfucking coffin, waiting. I be telling motherfuckers, like, send them to me. There go Horus right there. You know, goddesses. Send them to me. Damn, okay. Motherfucker don't believe. Even the UN, even the president, even all these people haven't talked about UFOs. They having meetings about this. They're having meetings about it. Just go watch that on my community board. The whole question and answers at the UN, the Congress. Go just look at that and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all shouldn't be sitting out here poisoning people. I don't know what's wrong with you. And then call him a demon when you can't take him out. You're the demon. You're trying to take somebody out with poison. You're the demon. You need your ass whooped. That's what you need. But masculine, you know, you're an empath. You're not going to hit on a woman. If you find out it's your sister or your mother doing this shit to you, you know what I'm saying? Poison you, or if you already walked away from drinking, probably went to AA, something like that, you walked away at the perfect time. Because you was being poisoned. Somebody was trying to take you out for whatever reason. And usually time it's over money. But they don't know that you, just because you were born in the family don't mean you got the same DNA as they do. Like shit be passed down to skip generations. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got the same DNA. If it was them, they probably would have been taken out like, you know, a long time ago. If it was this happening to them, they would have been taken out. Been taken out. Your DNA is set up different. Your ancestors are going to tell you, I told you, your ancestors probably told you, walk away, stop drinking with this person, you didn't know why. Wisdom, what, when, why, how, why. But when this God is coming, you're going to have intuition of why. She going to give you intuition like, yeah, she was poisoning you. You think? That's the question. You think, wisdom? You think? I felt that. I felt like something was wrong. Something told me to go get help. Yeah, the reason why you went to go get help because this person was poisoning you. Y'all gotta be real cautious. Like, that's crazy. You gotta be real cautious. You know, even if you live in a place by yourself, motherfuckers will pay your maintenance man to come in here and put shit in your food. But that's why it's good to have cameras in your house, cameras around your house, shit like that in your house, in your kitchen. You know what I'm saying? But let me get the spiritual part of this, and I'm done. For some reason, I'm picking that up. You walked away just in time. You a demon. Need some desperate things. I said it. Motherfucker get angry when, like, you're guided to do things. How do they know that they're a fucking devil, or they're a witch, or they're a warlock? What are you, though? When you doing this shit to people, what are you? What are you when you purposely trying to take somebody out? What the fuck are you? Oh, okay. Child, the truth revealed. Child, the truth about to be revealed. I'm telling you, do your goddess that's about to come in. They're going to reveal this shit to you. Embrace the revelations that come to light. When you face with new information, analyze it thoroughly and consider its implications. Accepting the truth, even if it's uncomfortable, it will lead to clarity. Okay, even if it's uncomfortable, to know somebody did that or whatever. I mean, it ain't shit you can do about it now if you walked away. Like if you don't have the proof, you can't get them locked up, and they know that. That's why I said if you know this is going on, you need to go to the hospital. You need to get blood work done, and you got intuition already. You need to just go get your blood work done and just be like, you know what, I wouldn't, as a masculine, I won't put my hands on a woman. I'll just have their ass locked the fuck up. That's attempted murder. They can get locked up for that shit. This could be somebody that go to church that's playing off like the mask, like I told you. Like I just seen that. Like when I get home, I'm gonna poison them. Anyway, love you.